Welcome to the Barosaurus Rex Show. Let's talk about greed.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works.
While the Big 12 sits in deadlock, here's a recap of the realignment controversy. The Big 12 was formed in 1994 from the Big 8 and the remnants of the Southwest Conference. After picking up a lucrative TV contract, the Big 12 quickly rose to athletic dominance and remained in harmony until last year, when Nebraska...
Oh yeah, corn. Corn is always interesting.
And Colorado...
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
...left the conference. So, with instability in the air, the networks agreed to increase funding. Show me the money. And all of the Big 12 schools recommitted to the conference for another decade.
What you do have is my word. And it's stronger than oak.
And some of the mistakes we made last year, I don't see us making this year.
Tell me you didn't sign. Tell me you didn't sign, because I'm still sort of moved by your "my word is stronger than oak" thing.
We signed an hour ago.
Next, Oklahoma and Texas look west to the Pac-12, while Texas Tech and Oklahoma State beg the adults to take them along for the ride.
Are we there yet?
No.
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 Are we there yet?
You little...
Meanwhile, as a condition to A&M's acceptance, the SEC requires them to get legal waivers from the other 9 schools in the conference.
It's a trap!
Today we're going to focus on 3 main areas of conference realignment: individual schools, athletic conferences, and TV networks. But first, a message from our sponsors. Today's episode is brought to you by the Longhorn Network. This is the extent of our programming, but we're still gonna get paid. Also sponsored by Aggie Billboard in Waco, supporting the Waco economy, but located south of town so we don't actually have to look at it. Thanks, Aggie Billboard in Waco. Now, the 5 smaller schools have banded together to form a voting bloc, led by the smallest school, Baylor. So the SEC is asking the Big 12 schools to waive their rights to any potential future damages.
So they sent this little warning they're prepared to do their worst. And they stuck it in your mailbox hoping you could be coerced.
I can think of quite another place they should have stuck it first.
Aggies seem to be looking at this waiver like it's some kind of permission slip they need to get signed before they can move on. But signing this waiver could have very real monetary consequences. Take Iowa State, for example. After every Big 12 school recommitted to the conference, Iowa State invested tens of millions of dollars to improve their athletic facilities and add a new scoreboard. They borrowed this money based on predicted conference revenues. If recent actions cause Iowa State to be relegated to a smaller conference with less revenue, it could severely hamper their ability to pay off this debt.
Show you the money.
Not show you! Show me the money!
The purpose of not signing this waiver is not to make Aggies mad or delay their SEC party, although that was an added benefit.
What happened?
One complaint about the conference from OU and A&M is unequal revenue sharing.
Show me the money.
Even though only a year ago, both of those schools voted against equal revenue sharing.
I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money.
So I guess it's okay if they get more, so long as UT doesn't get more.
Show me the money!
Another complaint from these 2 schools is over the Longhorn Network, which is currently fighting to cover Texas State games. There's some very legitimate concerns over the Longhorn Network, but they should have been raised during the discussions a year ago. Pretending like this was sprung on you all of a sudden is simply a failure of due diligence. Oklahoma thought that they were going to form a network of their own, but then that flopped.
You are one pathetic loser.
UT actually tried to partner in a network with A&M 4 years ago, but the Aggies declined, hoping they could ride out this little television fad. I'm getting breaking news from our reporter in the field that the LSU Tigers have traveled to the barnyard on the Brazos in order to scrimmage Texas A&M in preparation for next year's football season. Let's look at some of the highlights.
Come on, guys, wait up! Oh, dang, I got honey all over my legs.
We'll have more realignment discussion after these important messages. Hey kids, tired of just sitting there doing nothing? Play the new Conference Realignment board game. All the excitement of college athletics without leaving home. Conference votes on equal revenue sharing, pay each player $1 million. Forget this, I'm going independent. You can make deals, negotiate contracts, and even poach other conferences. Breach of contract? Lose a turn? Just make sure you've got a seat when the music stops. Go directly to Conference USA? Do not pass TV contract? Do not collect $10 million? Aw, come on, guys. Conference Realignment by Sooner Brothers. Well, that's all the time we have for today. But make sure you join us next time when we talk about super conferences and why they're not so super. Today's program was brought to you by Smartest Guy in Aggieland.
Nobody cares about Baylor at all. I'm not mad at you at all. You're a piece of shit. You don't make a shit.
Thanks, Smartest Guy in Aggieland.